And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim and in. Now Diaz. Harris outside. There's a lob to the hoop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it home.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from NP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Diaz. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Harris shot is off. With MP up top, Diaz covering. From deep, it's MP. And the High Flyers, another triple.
They've really built themselves an impressive lead in the opening minutes.
Yeah, solid defense paired with an aggressive offense. They just keep gaining ground.
Now here's Mitchell. Finds Bird. Tries a three. Gove with the rebound. They've built on a very nice lead.
And no signs of slowing down either, as far as I can tell.
And Diaz. The High Flyers grab the miss. MP with the rock. He's got 20. Three-pointer. The shot comes out. Bird outside. Inside. Robert. And it's blocked by Gove.
What stellar defense by Gove. A big man who knows how to come up with the big blocks.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Now here's Robert. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game.
Strong awareness from the forward. He sends that ball back. Quick reaction and a willingness to break up a shot attempt. That's a shoot-around jumper. No excuses for missing it.
Pass to Robert. Diaz. Now here's Harris. Defended now by Callahan. And Diaz. For three, it's Mitchell. Now Harris. Here's Robert. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Outside, MP fires in the triple. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass now to Harris. Here's Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. That one misses off the backboard. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now here's Bird. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To stop the run. They get the board. Harris shot is off.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
Count it from distance.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Now Harris. He has 6. They double team Harris. Mitchell now covered by MP. Union Elite again can't hit it. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
The 3 from Harris. Pulled in by Casey. The high fly is dictating the flow. They lead by 24, their biggest margin of this one. And it's good for 2.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Harris with the bucket.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
And it's high flyers with the ball. MP with the look. And the high flyers tack on 2 more.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Get open!
Mitchell outside. Over to the left wing. Polish. Second shot chance. And it's laid in by Harris.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From deep, it's MP. No good. Here's Kolish, guarded by MP. And here's Harris. He's got 10. Top of the key. That misses. Would have counted if it gone. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The High Flyers lead this one, running away with it, and we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Bird, guarded by O'Neal. Bird with the bucket.
Nice shot by Bird. Not every young player can hit the midi, because honestly, they don't practice it as much.
From deep, it's MP. It's rebounded by Robert. A difficult situation for Union Elite. And Diaz. Great D that time from Nathan O'Neal. Pass to MP. Fires from the corner. Rebound by Union Elite.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
Personal foul.
Now Robert, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Brock outside. Back to MP. Shoots a 3. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
Pass to Robert. Back to Diaz. Right side, Bird. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Come around.
On the wing, it's MP. Diaz covering, and MP gets it to go.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Now here's Robert. Bird outside. Back to Diaz. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And although he is a guard, Diaz, he's not bashful. He's trying his luck inside, and with these results, you see why he goes in there.
From deep, it's MP. And it's Bird with the board. Pass to Diaz. Now Harris. Here's Mitchell. And Callahan pulls it down. On the wing, it's MP. Diaz covering. And it's MP missing. To the paint. Harris with the bucket. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Pass now to Harris. Over goes. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
Bird with the bucket.
Making the most of a close range look. Bird did not want to waste that shot.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Mills has it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Sends it home from three-point land.
I like Mills taking advantage of the situation there and firing when open.
Here's Kolish. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And there is no way you can consider that a valid screen.
Nothing about that was legal. The refs will let you get away with a little lean or shuffling of the feet, but that's about it.
Here's Almadawi. Back to Mills. No good on the three. Here's Kolish. Kicks it to Pagan. Knocks it down from distance.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, he buries it.
To the left side. The High Flyers making a switch here.
Jake Berber, Mitch Mitchell, Lune Diaz.
Substitution for
Here's
High
Casey.
Flyers.
MP outside. Lets the three fly. And it's Bird with the board. Union Elite with the ball. To the inside. Pass to Diaz. Mitchell. Back to Diaz. Mitchell. Now covered by MP. Shot clock at 6. High post try. Mitchell's shot is off.
His mojo is out of whack. Offensively, he just can't get anything going for him.
Well, when you play this game, sometimes cold streaks like this are unavoidable.
And so Union Elite has it here. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
And Harris draws the double. And the ball is tied up, so we have a jump ball.
Great job to avoid the foul in the post and come away with that steal. Nicely done.
Now MP. He's covered closely. From deep. Connects it from downtown.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Now here's Diaz. And here's MP on the outside. And the High Flyers, another triple. They're really on the back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor, things are just not going their way.
And it's stolen by MP. Jacks up a three. Puts up a three. Out to the right wing. Fires the three. Rebound by Union Elite. To the middle. Diaz. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Good ball movement on the interior is just as important as it is out on the perimeter.
Here's MP. The shot, no good. And Union Elite with possession. Mitchell outside.
Who's watching him?
Robert, a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bird. Diaz. They get it back. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
And here are the High Flyers now. Expanding his range. And again, it's MP finding the three. Here's Diaz. Pass to Harris. Down low. Mills with the steal. MP down low. Some solid defense right there from Lune Diaz. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
Well, that'll do it for now. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
Move, I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. Can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now. You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played Jay Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking Ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3.
1, 2, 3. All for one!
Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Perchumpsey locking down the paint. And representing the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch-up power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
Knocks down the long J. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Well, lax on his toes out there. He's focused on the movement of his teammates and looking to find the open man.
Not able to get the ball in bounds, and they get called for a 5-second violation. Here's Lack to the paint, deflected. It's stolen by Stone. Pass to Mills. MP. And the West hits it again from deep.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now here's McCall. Pass to Perchumsey. With 4 to shoot. Lack for 3. Rebound goes to the WCBL. MP outside. And it's Jonathan Lack with the rebound. EYBL trailing. It's Drew Robinson at the high post. McCall over Carrington. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
There's no let up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
Now MP. He's got 9. The three-pointer goes. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
McCall from long range, and a great assist by Lack as that one falls.
So quick, so effective, and a nuisance from distance. Tyson McCall is an elite shooter already, and he's only getting better. Once he got into position under the glass, he wasn't letting anybody get around him.
Here's Cologne, and the jam by Cologne.
He sure knows how to make an impression with his throwdowns.
It's not a matter of if he's going to get to the rim, it's a matter of what he will do when he gets there.
This time, showing some style with the one-hand slam.
Connects it from downtown. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
And the West All-Stars making a change here.
Left goes Aslanoglu. Vlad Dermanenko.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
On defense, the West. Pass to Perchumsey. 5 on the clock. Here's Aslanoglu. Nice D from Brandon Harris.
Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Here's Schrader. Pass to Stone. And he lobs it up. And it's finished off by Harris.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
Aslanoglu outside. McCall. Rebound goes to the WCBL. Here's Schrader. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Tyson McCall with some nice D. Aslanoglu, good.
He saw that play develop and got the ball to him right where he needed it.
The West with the lead. Pass to Moore. Here's Schrader. Returns it to Moore. Shoots over Lack. The shot from Moore, no good. McCall outside. Dermanenko with the teardrop. Yep, count it.
You can see the defense is flustered. They just can't seem to shut him down.
Outside, Harris. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. He's 2 for 2.
The calling card of Harris? The ability to score it.
Outside, Black. Perchumsey with the screen. Pass to Dermanenko. And here's Aslanoglu. McCall from long range. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. Here's Schrader. Now Harris. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside, Black. Now.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Drew Robinson. Brian. Hello.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Inside, Perchumsey, and they take the lead.
That's the strategy. Give Perchumsey the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
From deep, it's MP. They get it back. Harris with the bucket.
He's a menace on the glass. His offensive rebounding is going to cause problems for opponents for years to come.
Cologne on the outside. Pass to Perchumsey. And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here.
Ooh, and a dangerous pass that almost turned into a steal.
It would have been a great defensive play. Can't fault the effort.
And a great assist by Lack as that one falls.
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball's supposed to be played.
Gets the three ball to go.
Carrington, like a good highlighter, gets into streaks from distance. He loves to set up from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
Robinson's shot is off. Outside, MP. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim and in.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
And he gets hacked. Count the basket and the foul.
Great feel for the floater there.
Devontae Mills, shooting one.
And that one misses. It could go. That shot, no good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The West All-Stars lead. They lead by 5. And will return right after this break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And so it's the EYBL with it. Trailing by 5. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's MP. Off the mark there with the 3. Black with it. Now guarded by Mills.
Oh, rejected by Mills. That's a nice bonus from your playmaker.
Cologne on the outside. McCall now covered by MP. And plenty of contact there on the shot, so 2 free throws are coming up.
Easy to see the skill Robinson possesses, drawing the defender in too close.
Drew Robinson for 2.
That free throw, no good. That one misses. Outside Carrington, down low, stolen by Robinson. Fast break, here they come. McCall's shot off the mark. MP outside. Expanding his range. The kick to Carrington. Outside MP. Lets it go from deep. Here's Harris. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Cologne on the outside. McCall for 3. Here's Perchumsey. And it's Al Perchumsey slamming it down.
I don't know that this is the right time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the most important thing is 2 points, not the dramatics.
Ah, come on. He had to go for that. Didn't he?
I certainly won't be faulting him for it, although maybe I would have if he'd missed it.
The EYBL All-Stars trail. Pass to Lack. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP up top, defended by Lack. From deep, it's MP. Again, MP missing. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Cologne with it. And it's Stone picking him up. Robinson's shot is off. Outside Mills. Fires it. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
An unbelievable contribution from him. He scored over half their points so far.
Cologne on the outside. Pass to Lack. McCall. Robinson screen. UIBL, no good that time either. Carrington left side. MP. From beyond the arc. Another miss by MP.
Ooh, cold in here, frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything or that he keeps trying.
When you look at the production of these 2 stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
And Mills, so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
So both teams are changing it up here.
Joey Johnson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
One shot.
There's just so much you can do with Mills running the show. Half court, in transition, he can do it all over the floor.
Pass to Lack. Now here's Perchumpsey, covered now by Stone. Now here's Cologne. Outside, it's Johnson. 6 to shoot. Perchumpsey with the screen. To stop the run. The UIBL, no good that time either. Outside Mills. From deep, it's MP. And Robinson pulls it down. Here's Cologne. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Proving how effective he can be from the in-between area, Cologne's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
MP outside. Offline with the 3.
Right now, he needs to find another way to contribute besides shooting the ball. He just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter.
Launches it on target from long range. Here's Johnson. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Now a timeout called by EYBL. MP really making a difference out here.
Man, he's just torching them from distance. They haven't been able to put any clamps down so far.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Luan with it. Aslanoglu outside. The UIBL, no good that time either. With MP up top, Tombo defending. Fires in the triple.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Now here's McCall. Pass to Leftos. The West All-Stars pull it down. MP outside. Shoots a 3, and another 3 for the WCBL.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
And that one's good, Luan.
Oh, no way McCall is going to miss an opening that big. Making that pass was just too easy for him.
From deep, it's MP. A rebound by Luan. It's McCall on the wing, now covered by MP. And it's blocked by Harris.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
Hits the trifecta. A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Here's McCall. Outside for Tombo. Pass to Leftos. Off target at the rim. The WCBL on offense. 19-point lead, which is the biggest of the game. And here's MP on the outside. The rebound by Leftos. Here's McCall. Good, and Leftos gets the assist.
Oh, wheeling that one in for 2. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
And the West All-Stars call time here. it up.
Al Pachumsi, Drew Robinson, Brian Cologne, Jonathan Lack.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Now here's Mills, defended by Lack. The three is up, and again it's MP finding the three. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Now here's Cologne. McCall for three. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
It's MP missing. Outside, McCall. Off target from outside. The WCBL on offense. From deep, it's MP. The rebound by Cologne.
2 minutes remaining.
To the inside, Robinson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The defense was blanketed all over him, but Robinson just powers up and through.
From deep, it's MP. Pure from three-point range. Now McCall. Pass to Cologne. Lack over Mills. And out of bounds, the West All-Stars will take it.
Just can't afford turnovers like that one.
All-Stars. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Now MP. The D right on him. The offensive rebound. Second shot chance. And the layup is good by Moore. And the way that Jaden Moore can cut right through a defense, it's impressive.
Like a hot knife right through butter. Even when you think you've taken away a lane or an angle, Moore still finds a way. For you gamers out there, it's almost like he's glitching through the defense at times.
The West with the ball. Earlier tonight, they held a 23-point lead. And here's MP on the outside. Gets it to go from long range.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Dish to Tombo. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. MP with it. And it's Aslanoglu picking him up. Buries it from three-point range. Now here's Johnson. 6 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clocks. Stripped it away. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That steal paid instant dividends.
For sure. They didn't waste any time getting out on the break.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stunned the EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to
MP.
see you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's gonna get for you, MP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
gonna...
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
okay? Okay.
Okay.